Hello, hello. Oh my god, I can I can still feel the raspiness. Hello everybody. How are you guys? It's nice to see you back in the studio. Hello, hello. I am so tired. I'm so tired, guys. Like tired. Come to Van. Hi guys. Hello. My throat is sore. It's sore. Yeah, for real. I was watching your video. Well, thank you, Shayna. Shayna, sorry. Take it. Can you imagine? No, I can't imagine that. I would love that. That would be amazing. Although I was a little too far for that. But hey guys, what's going on? Hello. Hello, hello. We'll give it a minute. Let everybody come in. Hi. In the chat, tell me if you were at the concert last night. Go ahead. Just like raise your hand or something. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could be there with me. I would have loved that. Although I did get to meet a lot of you. I got to meet so many. I'm not used to that either. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice to actually see some like flesh and blood people instead of like scrolling chat messages, right? You watch the live streams? Yeah, I don't blame you. That does count. That counts to me. I wish that I wish that we could all be there together. Like, let's just all go like together, just like next time. It was nice. It was good. You live in California, so they'll be there later. Topher's around here somewhere, huh? I'm trying to find him. Oh, there he is. There he is. Topher's still in Chicago. I had to come back because we're waiting on news about my grandfather, so I had to make a trip back down. I couldn't stay up there for too long. As if there wasn't enough going on. I was shook by Felix's voice. Yeah, right? I swear every time Felix came on, Topher was just like, oh my god. Drove 10 hours. I drove up in the morning, which the traffic was crazy. Well, I guess that's where we can start the story, huh? So to get into the story of my first Stray Kids concert, I guess we should start from the beginning. I started early in the morning. I think I started around 9. It's about a 4-hour drive from where I live in the southern part of Illinois up to Chicago, where I used to live. And it took a lot longer than that. I think Topher and I were supposed to meet around like noon, and I didn't get there until like 3. Yeah, it was like 3. Just because traffic was abnormally bad. I drove 6 hours each way to Newark. Oh god. Yeah, so I mean it was raining. Apparently it wasn't raining in Chicago, but it was raining on me like hardcore. Like I couldn't see. Like I almost had to pull over a little bit. That they all made an effort to speak English. They really did. They really did. It was really awesome. It was really cool of them. I don't know. I always feel kind of weird about that. Like I don't want them to ever feel pressured, right? But it is still sweet, of course. Anyways, so yeah, I did that. Topher and I met up. We ended up in like these lines. We didn't even know where the lines were. Like they were just lines. And we just stood at one, which was on the other, like it ended on the other end of the stadium. But that was to get into the sleeve thing. It was kind of, I mean, it was nice. We got to hang out for a little bit. Topher and I, that was the first time Topher and I met, like in person. Like we've talked plenty of times, usually at least once a week. I got to meet some of you, which is really cool. And that's actually in line is when it first happened. Some good stories there. Maybe for another time, but there was a bunch of people out there dancing before they even got in. Like I was, whatever gate that was, gate 5. A bunch of people out there dancing. A bunch of stays out there dancing. It was really nice to see. Once we finally got in, I had to pee so bad. Like for real. Like for real. No, stop that, Topher. Stop that. No, I think that was like one of my like all-time favorite. Like even before we got in, we got stopped a couple of times, and it was really nice getting to like see you, some of you who were there, like seeing you not just being scrolling messages. It was kind of nice. It was like actually super nice. Yeah, I would pay to see your reaction to Seungmin. Listen. Yeah. I mean, it's Seungmin, guys. Come on. You know. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into those. My favorite moments, 100%. So, I mean, it was seeing all of them was really nice. I mean, it's one thing like it's nice to see them on a video, of course, but it's another thing to see them like in person. Clearly, you know. Of course, where I was, like, we had really good seats. Like, we were right dead center up on the second level, so that means like we could see the entire stage. Really, made it a little awkward whenever they tried to split everything down the middle, and I had to choose sides. But other than that, it was a fantastic seat. I think. Yes, of course, you know, their explosive beginning was awesome. The spider legs, of course, were very cool. Whoever designed the set overall, like they planned it very well so that you didn't see, or at least I didn't see from where I was, like them putting those things into place and then taking them off for the most part. There's also the band, of course, which I will get. Well, actually, I'll just talk about it now. It's funny. Going up to Chicago, I was listening to NPR for like the first hour. And in that first hour, they were talking about the resurgence of pop punk, which you guys know, I come from punk. I come from rock, from metal, that kind of stuff. And so it was just like, it was this like big coincidence, that I just didn't see coming because we had that, and you know, they actually specifically mentioned TXT in that. I was thinking Extraordinary Heroes, but they mentioned, TXT in that. But when we got up there and then they had this rock band, this band actually come out of the floor and start playing, like it completely, like their music, Stray Kids music has always had a bit of an edge to it, and I love it, and you guys know that, but it added this whole other level to the song that I didn't really expect going up there. And I felt like I was in a rock concert there for a little bit. I was like, damn, I love this. Like, it was so cool. It just added a whole other depth to the music, honestly. I loved it. I love that aspect of it, 100%. Like, I actually started, like, headbanging a little bit. Like, I felt energized from that, from that live band, them singing with the live band. Charmerlino, I know, right? They all had their moments of like sexiness, honestly. How was Red Lights? I mean, it was amazing, of course it was, you know. Seeing Seungmin was awesome. Seeing Hyunjin, like whatever Hyunjin did with his hair that night, last night was, I don't know what was different, but something felt different. It looked good, man. I did get, usually in France, fans give free merch to support the artist. We got one, like there were definitely people out there doing that. I didn't take any. There were a couple of signs that we got, but I didn't really see them after that. I did get a little sweater. Hold on, let me go grab it real quick. I'll be right back. So I ended up getting that sweater. Yeah, I don't think you guys could easily see it. So I want to show it to you. So this is my official, like outside of the album, this is like the official first merch that I actually got from them. That's the front. I was really debating on that one or the hoodie, honestly. But I was like, I have a lot of hoodies and I love hoodies, but I don't have anything like this, so that's what I got. It's pretty light too. It's not that heavy. But it has that like, I don't know. It has that like that, like I said, it kind of has that pop punk feel. Even the merch, right? I don't know. I just loved it. I loved it. I absolutely loved that feeling. The fact that they added a live band to it. All of that stuff. Sometimes you are super excited the next day and you don't remember. I mean, I don't. It's not like I don't remember anything. I think it's like here's the thing. The nice thing about driving 4 hours after the concert was I had a lot of time to think, and it was like super early in the morning, and I was the only one in that vehicle. Han was sassy last night. Threads of link that we're going to stream yesterday's concert. Wait, did you know your channel were on Twitter threads of links that... Yeah, except I said from the very beginning that I wasn't going to stream the concert. I was there to enjoy the concert. I wasn't going to worry about my camera angle. And honestly, after that stream, after our stream, my battery was almost dead. I looked over at Topher. I'm like, my battery's going to die. I'm not going to be able to record anything. I did. I was able to, but not very much. What was your favorite performance? That's hard, man. That's hard. Let me check the set list again. I feel like, which one was that? Yeah was awesome, actually. Like that felt way rock to me, and I've not heard that one prior to that. That one was like, that's one of the few that was never suggested to me in my comments either. My stream got viral. It did, guys. I'm gonna be honest. We had 4,500 people in it last night. You guys are awesome. Victory song? Yeah, that was good too. I remember that. It is rock. The original song was rock. I've never heard it. Nobody ever suggested that to me or anything. So I hadn't heard it prior to that, and it's never popped up in my like, cause you know I have Spotify clearly, and I was actually blasting it up there, and that one just never popped up on my list ever, even during my runs. Doesn't have a music video. Maybe that's... Oh, that could be true. Yeah, that could... Oh, District 9. Yeah, that was another good one. That was another good one. Yeah. I don't know. There were so many good ones, you know? They had 22 songs, guys. 22 songs. At least according to this list. But afterwards, like, Topher and I were walking out. I'm like, we've been to plenty of concerts. I've done a lot of rock concerts, clearly, but most of the time, like rock bands, you'll have like an hour of that band's time, right? And they'll have acts prior to that, but that was like 3 straight hours of them doing their thing, and I'm like, how? Like the stamina that these guys have. It's one of their first two. Which one? The yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, pre-debut survival show. Got you. So you have many rock songs. Listen, I'm gonna need a list of all the rock songs. As a former punk emo kid, I love that the aesthetic is still alive. Yeah. Well, and that was just it. Like that the irony is that I was listening to that, that program. I forget what the actual program was called, but it's a weekly program where they talk about music, which you guys know. I love music. I love Stray Kids. They're currently like my favorite group. Period. What is this? Get out of here! I don't want you singing. But I love music overall. And what about Chan's abs? Listen, nobody needs me to talk about Chan's abs because they're always there. You can always see them. I forget what I was saying. I don't remember. I'm too tired. I'm still so tired. Awakened Rock 0325 are rock songs too. Listen, I'm gonna have to just start doing some more. It's difficult because sometimes like their music videos don't always pop up for me. Not instantly anyways. What was the thing that left the best impression? I mean, like I said, their stamina I think is the biggest. And I know that that's not necessarily a song, but here's the thing. If you've ever sang for a long period of time, if you've ever danced for a long period of time, like that would have been difficult. 3 hours of that. I mean, they had their little breaks in there and stuff, but dude, seriously, the stamina that would require and the amount of, well, the ability to just sing throughout that entire show, like, and then to do it again, whatever is their next night, like every other night or something like that. Like, seriously. They did 30 songs during this whole, oh my God. Like, I can't imagine. Like, that's incredible. Like, let's do some studies on these guys. Seriously, I got some research ideas. Did anyone stick out to you the most performance-wise? Performance-wise. I think what they do so well, as far as dance, I'm gonna say this as far as dance, Changbin's rapping was fantastic. I don't know, something about his voice last night was just kind of awesome. Seungmin also was, I think, feeling a bit more confident in his, not that he doesn't feel confident, but I feel like he was feeling himself a little bit in his singing last night, and you could definitely tell. I think what they do as far as dancing, they do a very good job of showcasing and switching it around so that different people are in the front and being kind of focused on at different times. Yeah, I said Red Lights was of course amazing. Like, I don't like it was amazing. Lino and IN singing Falling. Yes. I didn't even realize it was Falling at first. until we got to the yeah. They're also talented as he should, period. That's right, period. Thoughts on Venom? Why Venom specifically? Honestly, I don't remember Venom specifically. Because I think, like, especially, I think Venom was at the beginning, right? Yeah, I think that they did a really awesome job of blending, of really moving from Maniac into Venom. And so it all kind of felt like, and then straight into Red Lights. And it kind of just felt like one big thing. And that was kind of the awesome thing about it too, though, is that it felt like one big string, and that in that like it was hard, like you could tell that there was a separation, but at the same time, because especially if you know the songs, but at the same time, the way that they moved into the next set or the next song, it just was very fluid, and I like that. Hi, Alice. Did they look tiny? They definitely look tiny from where I was sitting because that was the floor above them. The encore stage? I did. Who made me stand with my mouth open first? I actually didn't stand. I'm going to be honest. Well, no, I didn't actually. Because there was like younger people behind me and I didn't want to like block their view. Plus my legs were hurting from standing in lines all day. Mention how much Lee knows singing. Wait. But as far as my mouth being open first, that was definitely red lights. Period. Definitely red lights, and that's all of them because those hip actions, man. You going to the Texas concert? Awesome. World of Warcraft? Awesome. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a while. Them speaking English, that was, as I said earlier, like I like they clearly have worked really hard to speak English. I think I always get a little concerned. Like, I don't ever want somebody to feel like they should cater to English speakers. I don't know. But, you know, as long as they don't feel like that and they want to do it, then cool. Hans English is so good, in my opinion. Yeah, but he also, like, interchanged. Like, he interchanged Korean in there, too. And then he would do this, like, thing where he's, like, for the translation. Did they look different? I don't know if they look different. You know, it doesn't matter how good the film quality is. There's always going to be a difference seeing, because, God, I'm getting into eyes. You know, essentially when you're looking on a screen, you're looking on a two-dimensional flat thing. Anything else is just an illusion. But seeing somebody in 3D, there's always going to be different things, and I would say that they're, of course, the handsomeness just goes up whenever they're in 3D. You shout when he asked Chang Bin when he yes. They said that they want to communicate freely with international, but that's awesome. You know, that's really cool. As long as they want to do that, yeah. As long as they want to do it, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like sometimes English speakers, not necessarily us, but some like almost demand it, and I don't like that. There were a lot of people. I honestly didn't see any like empty seats from where I was. So they essentially sold. I mean, I'm sure they did, but they essentially sold out, you know, the United Center. What did I enjoy the most? As far as Stray Kids is concerned, what I enjoyed the most, I don't know. Like, I talked to Topher about this a lot. You know, I generally love, you guys know I'm still fairly new to K-pop in general, in a very broad sense. I come from, you know, bands. I come from punk and rock and everything. Generally, I think how do I say this? There are general understandings that certain fandoms are, I will say that the majority of the people that I've ever met in doing this have been, you know, I would say 95% positive. So unfortunately, there are some particular fandoms that 5% is very toxic. And I will say that out of my experience with Stray Kids and their fandom stays, every time it has been positive. Every time. On videos, in person now, it has always been very positive. And I think that was just like solidified yesterday. Has my bias ranking changed? Wait, has your bias ranking changed since seeing them live? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It always goes, you know, 1 Seungmin, 1.2 Hyunjin, 2.5 Felix. I don't know. He's not 3 anymore. He's maybe 2.5. But Han is always like hanging out, doing his thing, and I'm always like, hi. Chen said we are a family. Yeah, and I feel like I feel like that feels true in a way that doesn't necessarily happen in some other groups. I haven't had evening, but I'm gonna go get some sleep. It's almost 1 a.m. Listen, I'm just trying to survive until about 9 p.m. so I can pass out. That's it. I just want to survive. I've had a couple hours of sleep when I got home, woke up at the normal time. I'll try to get back to a decent sleep schedule. Try. I might need some help. IN was super cute. Of course, you know, he does a sleeveless thing, but Chan is gorgeous, of course. Of course he is. Nobody like, here's the thing. Like, nobody questions that all that all of these members are gorgeous, right? So yeah, I think that's Ayana, I think that's one of the reasons why I've like Stray Kids was what, my second K-pop group, but my fourth music group overall. And I think that's one of the reasons why I have jived so well with them, vibed so well with Stray Kids above most, if not all, other groups that I've reacted to or you know, reacted to or created content around. And that's just the fact that, you know, even before I knew of them, I've always had this ideal sense of what our community would look like on the channel. And I think that Stray Kids have built a wonderful community, and I built around positivity, acceptance, and all of that whole host of lovely, fluffy things. And I do this. I think that I've tried to do the same here. I've tried to, at least, you know. And I think that that's just why I've just fallen in love with Stray Kids. You know, I think our ideals match, and yeah. I greet you from Peru. Hello, Peru, Wendy. I love your reactions and your analyses from a professional perspective. I'm glad to know that you liked the concert. I hope you. Oh, thank you. I would. I hope that they get to go to other places. That would be really cool. I would love that. I think you guys would be really. I think you guys would really love that too. Stays are also toxic, not always, but we are sometimes. But the best thing is that we have Chan to call us out. Yeah, I mean, then that's important. that's an important thing. I think that that's important. You know, whether you're a small timer like me or you're a big creator like them. You know, if you see, and I think that that's a huge difference between some groups. Again, is that you have somebody who is the leader and or out in front. Maybe, I don't know, leader sometimes doesn't feel like the correct word, but you have somebody who's in the front, willing to call that kind of stuff out, and that's how you keep your community in the correct direction. We've had moments of that on this, even in this community, and I've just said, you know, I'm not going to sacrifice the positive community that we have for growth or anything like that. 16, I'm looking forward. Oh, that'll be nice, Kat. I'm glad that you're going. You're getting to see them. That's really cool. Thank you for doing what you do. Oh, thank you, Courtney. I appreciate you. I have a bias now. Listen. I feel like I never actually chose a bias. It just kind of like Seungmin just kind of came into being. And as I've said many times, there was early on whenever I started doing, I don't know, it had to have been like 5 videos of Stray Kids at that point, and somebody made a compilation of every time Seungmin comes up, my reaction to that, and thus it was born. Thus my clear bias was born. The best leader chat, yes. That's what I love. I love seeing you guys doing compilations and stuff like that. I found a couple. I found one the other day, just by searching like the link to the video, and I happened to come across one, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. I love it when you guys do that. You don't choose your bias. Your bias. That's exactly. Sungmin chose me for some reason. The Gimbo Butt Hunter compilations. I don't think I've seen those ones specifically yet, but I've definitely that last compilation that I reacted to. There's a whole lot of butt slapping in that one. How about Felix? I want to see him in real life. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a gorgeous man. I love his voice. I think what I love the most about Felix in particular, and why he's like always like right behind Hyunjin for me, is the fact that he's such a soft boy too, right? Like he's the kind of guy that you would definitely want to take home to mom, right? Like there's no question about him. No backup dancers. Yeah, none. There was none. Never felt empty. Nope. I agree with that, Johanna. I think stays go wild only because of antis. We can't support to hear bad things about our kids. Yeah, I would never tolerate that to begin with. I don't, like I said, I try to cultivate a... There are definitely times where comments get a little out of hand, in particular with one group. You know, and it's difficult. It's difficult. I gotta admit, there was one on the one for, there was a comment on the stream from last night from a stay, and I find it, I gotta be honest, like it's not exactly the best idea to go on to another group's video that the person is doing and commenting to do that other group's video. But I think one of the commenters kind of took it a little too far. So reprimanding was done. Felix is a shunt. He really is. He really is. More Minsung. Whoa, like more Minsung compilation videos? You want me to do more shipping videos? I just got here. Sorry, I'm late. What did you enjoy the most? Big hug from Portugal. Hi, Alina. What was my answer for that one? I think the best thing, what I enjoyed the most is just getting to see you guys. Like whoever was there, you know, I had some of, I don't know, I'm not used to people just recognizing me and coming up and asking for pictures sometimes. But it was also really nice to just see like the community, not my community, like not the Psynergic community necessarily, but just being a part of the bigger community and seeing that just happen, right? Like, cause I mean, there's nothing you could do. It's just happening. It's all happening all around you. There's these friendships forming. There's these people just enjoying and coming together and enjoying this thing that they all love, and it was a fantastic experience. Plus the energy. I got to be honest. Like I've been more motivated to do a lot more content since leaving that concert. I have some new goals. Maybe I'll talk about them sometime. Whole Stray Kids is a green flag. I agree. That's why I'm politely quiet while still enjoying. I know Courtney's. I love Courtney. Courtney loves the first group that I ever reacted to. The first music group that I ever reacted to, which is Bullet Train, which is a J-pop group, and I love them. I love them. Unfortunately, they don't do very well on my channel. But also Be First. Be First is also really cool. I have to start checking some more of their stuff out. I also want to check out some more, you know, Kingdom stuff, which I don't know very much about Kingdom stuff, but I might have to post that on a different, I don't think I can post that to YouTube, so I might have to actually post it to Patreon or something. Not that I want to, but. And also thanks for streaming before the concert. Yeah, of course. I really wanted to share that with you guys. You know, I wasn't going to stream the concert. I said that from the very beginning, just because like I wanted to enjoy it. I didn't want to worry about like trying to entertain anybody or just streaming the content. I wanted to, you know, enjoy the concert. Plus I didn't have the battery for it. We buy another Stray Kids album? Of course. Of course. Am I planning to watch SK? I would love to watch all of that. All of the things. I mean, I'm my group, but I know they are other people's groups, so I like to offer the same love and respect. And that's important. I think that that's important. I think that that's important, Courtney. And I love that about you. Funniest person on earth? Yes. I loved it. I kind of like how he's teasing Chang Bin again. And maybe it was just because I watched that compilation video the other day, but this is to get you pumped and motivated. Do you watch SKZ content on your own? If you did, what was it? Did I watch it on my own? I've listened to them on my own. Stray Kids is one of those that, because I like them so much and because of the community that they have, I'm not afraid to watch all of it. With you guys and record it. The problem is I don't have like there's a lot that goes into producing my content. I don't like I certainly no, stop that. With between sitting down and actually recording and then editing to include all of the stuff that I add into mine to make it a little bit more interesting. Whether it's, you know, graphs or pictures of Chang Bin or zooms or little animations that I'll do or the jumps or the secret little Easter eggs that I like to throw in every once in a while to get your blood pumping. And then it's, you know, color grading all of that stuff. And then it's, you know, editing or not editing the audio, but working with the audio to make it sound a little bit better. You know, it takes a little bit of time, so I get a little bit behind sometimes. I know that is out of topic, but I wanted to say that I'm learning English by myself and your reaction. Aww. Shayna, that's really awesome. Thank you. Hopefully I can help do that. I try to use the translator, the auto translate as best I can when I can, because sometimes it acts a little funky. Hi from Mexico. Hi. Blinger Moon, hi. Thank you. Love poem. Listen, I would love, I'm going to be honest, like meeting you guys yesterday was so motivating, especially some of the stories you guys told me, how much comfort the content that I do brings you and stuff like that. Like, it's just, you know, I've had a rough couple of weeks that are going to get rough again here shortly. And it's just like, that's, excuse my language, but that's the shit that gets me motivated, that makes me want to push harder and do more. So I would love it if I could just meet more of you guys. Like, I don't know, it was really cool. I really liked it. Hi from Romania. Hi, Eli. This is amazing. What's your favorite song from the concert? Is it different from the favorite song? Listen, I think, as I said, I think earlier my favorite was Ya Ya Ya, just because of that rock element to it, and the fact that they had a live band just like killed it for me. Like, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It's easy code stuff. It is the best content. I actually, hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. I reacted to something before my break. What can I find it? What was it? It was the amusement park thing. I reacted to the first part of that, and I haven't had a chance to do the second part yet. And I loved that. I loved the first part. Where is it? Yeah, it's somewhere in here. I know it is. No, it's somewhere in here. I know. I still have to edit it though. But definitely SKZ code. I would love to do all that stuff. I think once once I finish up Two Kids Room, whenever that finishes up and I get caught up and then I finish that up, then I'll have an opening in my Tuesdays, right? So your channel, in particular, the community on your Twitch streams have been so good. I'm glad. That makes me happy, Alice. I love hearing that stuff. Hi from Argentina. Hi, Candy. Do you think you like them more now? Do you feel more connected to them? Do I feel more I think like they were already clearly the #1 group on my channel, and I definitely felt connected to them. Do I feel more connected to them? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Like I said, I left that being very motivated and wanting to do more content and wanting, it was exactly what I needed. Meeting you guys and seeing them, it motivated me to kind of get back into creating content that I like to create. So yes. Hi from South. Hi. South Africa. We've had a couple of South Africans in here. I love it. I seriously love that our community is literally all over the world. Loving your reaction to SKZ videos. Love from the Philippines. Thank you. It's 6:48. Yeah, I know. I am very familiar with Filipino time. Cause I am very familiar with like Game Boys was the very first BL that I ever watched on this channel, and SB19 was the second group that I ever reacted to on this channel. Honestly, thank you for making your content because it thank you. The live band was amazing. The live band just like completely changed the music for me, and I loved it. I would love for them to be more permanent in their music, quite frankly. Not that I don't like their music without it, but I don't know. It just upped the level for me. Which reminds me, I now want to start really getting into extraordinary heroes. I said from the beginning that I want to, and now that they're starting to come out with more content, I want to. Honestly, thank you for making happy belated Pride Month. Thank you. There wasn't much celebrating Pride Month this year for me, so I appreciate that. Just with everything going on in my life right now. So I appreciate that. Hi from Sweden. Hi, Maya. Hi from Germany. Listen, you guys are all over the place, and I love it. Slovenia. Ugh. Can't wait for you to get back into Two Kids Room. I started recording the episode that I missed, so hopefully that'll be coming out here soon, guys. Currently watching Game Boy reactions. Yay! I miss Game Boys, and that's all I'm going to say. Your content, thank you, Anna. Hi from Italy. Oh my God, you guys are everywhere. I love it. I think maybe before you do Topher SKZ content, maybe you should go through all of their music videos. I do want to go through more of their music videos, 100%. That's kind of why I did that. At the beginning of last week, I did, I think it was Tuesday, I released those 3 videos, which, by the way, came up very handy during this concert because I recognized them. My Pace. Later, Extraordinary Heroes is it this month? I thought it was in August, but okay. Yeah, that means I'm going to have to do it sooner than I was anticipating. But I definitely want to. I like their stuff already. But they're, again, filling in that pop punk vibe, and I like it. I like it a lot. So glad I found you. I love watching your videos. Love from Canada. Oh, thank you, Fridge. I love refrigerators. Sorry. Meme. Extraordinary Heroes are about to have their comeback, and I can't wait. I'm very excited. And I've noticed that they're starting to post a lot more, so I want to go back into them. Hi from Israel. Hi, Anna. I love how relatable they are, and you know there are many K-pop reaction channels. There are a lot of K-pop channels that do that only for the sake of trend and likes. Thank you for doing this. I would say that I hope that I never come across as doing it just for those reasons. I think that I do it, first and foremost, I do it for my love of music and trying to experience new sounds. And I always try to give every group, you know, their fair shot. It's not necessarily about the likes or the views. As I think I said in a comment earlier today, it's not necessarily about the views. It's more about, do I like this? Is it, is the sound giving me joy? You know, am I digging it? Are the lyrics deep? You know, that kind of stuff. Exnary are having a comeback soon. I'm happy you enjoyed them too. Definitely going to be reacting to that. Hi from Pakistan. Hi. I think Little Star by Hyun Jin, like a warm cuddle for. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I think somebody told me about that. You guys are gonna have to DM me that, or just like tag me in a post on Twitter or something. It's 1 a.m. in South Africa, and I'm suffering from insomnia. Your live is. Oh, I'm glad. I'm not glad that you have insomnia. I'm just glad that I can at least help you, hopefully, drift off into slumberland. Hi from New Zealand. Listen, guys, I want to visit all of you. In Ireland, listen, that's my roots. How can I know if I have ADHD without going to a therapist? Because where I live, there is none, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to be diagnosed with ADHD, it does require not even necessarily a therapist, but a doctor could do it. A medical doctor could do it, but it's not going to be that reliable. But you would have to see not necessarily a therapist, but a clinician. That's a whole other separate, like we're all trained in therapy, but you would have to see a clinical neuropsychologist for a definitive answer on that. Just got here and the live is going to start. The live is going to start in the channel. Wait, what? What? Oh my God, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm trying to keep up. You're going to watch the, I would love to. Yeah, in hyphen. Yeah, I would love to. Guys, if you're not in my Discord, go to my Discord and start putting stuff in the suggestions. Now that I'm starting to start recording again, I'll be doing that. Probably tomorrow, not tonight, because I'm way too tired. That's why I'm doing this live instead of recording videos. I also went to the Chicago concert. It was amazing. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I would have seen you. I'm doing a chill stream, going through multiple SKZ songs to speed up the progress. We could do that on Twitch. We would not be able to do that on YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube does, if they detect a certain amount of copyrighted material, they will shut the stream down, just like Facebook will as well. Be first come back end of August, and new Bullet Train members sometime in August. Dang. I need an editor. We need to start making enough money that I can hire an editor, damn it, so that I can actually do all of this stuff and keep up my the level of content, because I don't want that sacrifice on that. I'm mom baby. I found Stay Kids because of Stay and wanted to adopt them, so I guess I'm Stay now too. Yay! Here's the thing, you can be. That's the beautiful thing about music, right? Is that it can bring. Hi. Apparently somebody followed me on Twitch and I still have my alerts up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's the beautiful thing about music, is it brings people together. And I think that sometimes whenever you're so entrenched in your own group, that we lose sight of that ability to bring us together. I personally don't understand why people are so like aggressively doing that sometimes. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I think that there's a beauty in being able to understand and enjoy music, and I think that it has the power of bringing people together. That's me. Kids' room sometimes would be really good. I love watching your reactions. You have so much. Thank you. That's the therapist in me. We're trained in that. Some of it's natural, of course, too, but you're very honest when it comes to music. I feel like I would be doing myself and everybody else a disservice if I wasn't being honest. Honestly, I wouldn't be honest. in attack right now. Don't know why, so I'm grateful I'm not alone. Well, I'm glad that you're not alone too. Thank you, Pauline, for being here. The Stray Kids song Insomnia. I will have to listen to Insomnia. There's so many songs that I like. Here's the thing. I find it very difficult sometimes with K-pop groups because it's not always evident where their music videos are or anything, right? Obviously take your time, but do you think you're going to watch more too? Yeah, I'm definitely, as I said, I started recording the one that I missed, the like where I left off. But you guys know, you know, I've been going through a lot the last this last month, honestly. And so I am trying to catch back up, you know, and we'll, you know, continue on. I'm definitely going to keep going on. I never planned on leaving any of it. I still have BLs that I have to watch too. Kin Porsche. I still have the finale of Cutie Pie that I have to post. You know, so they're there. I have not abandoned anything. It's just a matter of getting back into the swing of things because of, you know, you guys know I lost Angel a couple of weeks ago. And I'm gonna be honest, like I still have really, really difficult moments. And you know, I'm just still trying to you know, work through that and continue to push through and do some content, which is giving me some relief right now. You know, it wasn't at first. I couldn't, like, it was very difficult for me to record that video talking about what happened. But when I'm feeling good, I typically come in here and I'll edit a little bit and do everything that I need to do. Okay. But if you're, wait. Hi from Poland, but I'm from Ukraine. Aw. Hi, Katya. Hi. I've been watching your channel for about a month. I missed it earlier because... Hello. I've been watching your channel for about a month. I missed it earlier because there are a lot of channels with reactions. But after your first video, I really liked you react. Thank you, Katya. I think it's because there's so much... Potentially. I mean, I think you could be right, Stay. Did you see the video of Jisung? My throat is hurting. I did see that. I did see that. Just got over the virus. I will have to be checking myself in a couple of days. Off topic, but do you have the most... Oh, thank you. It's, I'm working on that one. To your live, how you doing? I'm okay. How are you? And no worries, you're always right on time in this stream. Today's Kim Porsche episode killed me. I have to get back into it. I'm way far behind on that, but I'm kind of glad that I get to binge it after all this, and once I kind of clear some stuff out now. Minato, yes, I can't wait to see that. Thank you, Courtney. I don't feel it, but I don't feel it. Hi, Shifty Enigma. Love the name. Hello. Am I gonna finish watching My Day? Listen, shut up, Topher. We have finished watching My Day. I just haven't actually edited it at all. Like, I haven't even touched it. But I haven't gotten any more comments except for yours, Topher. Hope you feel well. Thank you, Destiny. Our fur babies are our family. The grief process takes time. You'll get that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's definitely the biggest grief that I've gone through thus far. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, it, you know, it's gonna happen again here shortly. I don't mean for this to sound calloused or anything, but it's gonna not be as strong because, you know, I'm not as close to some of my family. Thanks. I'm getting all of these alerts from Twitch right now. Thanks to whoever just subscribed on my Twitch. That's why your reactions are so authentic. You are transparent about your feelings, and it more. I feel like here's the thing. You know, as you guys know, I'm trained in clinical psychology, and we very much, we very much. Sorry, I just looked at Topher's comment. In clinical psychology, when you're doing therapy, we're taught that you have to be an example to your clients, and you know, ah. I'm gonna turn my alerts off for a second here, unless you guys want to keep going. You're taught to be authentic. You are an example to your clients, and that means in communication, you're an example to them. In showing your emotions appropriately, you're being an example, and that's I feel like I try to exhibit that same kind of thing here. Like if I'm feeling sad, I'm gonna tell you that I'm feeling sad. I've cried so many times in so many series. And I'm not afraid to, because, I mean, why should I? We should normalize that poop. Too overwhelmed. Don't feel bad. I take some breaks. I feel like I'm in a better place to take breaks. The thing with content creating is, unfortunately, sometimes it's not the case necessarily here, but live streaming in particular, if people get used to you not being there, they're going to find some way else to fill their time. And I think that I very much had that experience whenever I left my PhD program. I took some time off and my numbers dropped hard live streaming, and that's part of the reason why I switched over to YouTube. And so I think that behaviorally, I've been set up to just like be afraid of taking breaks with my content creation. But I think that I'm getting a little bit better about that. And I have you guys to thank for that. Seriously, because you guys are still here. I'm here since Secret React. Oh my God. Thank you. That was a long time. That was like the very first, technically the first recording of Stray Kids that I did, right? But the second video that I released of them. That surprised you in the live con? I don't think anything surprised me of the set list. I definitely like District 9. District 9 was really good, and I hadn't heard that one before, so maybe that was a good one. Oh, I still have Miro. I have Miro. I recorded Miro, but I never edited it. I have to do that. Charmer is such a good... Charmer is so good. And I really like their I really like their dancing to it too, because they were quite charming. Haha. Topher's teasing is about... Listen, that's what he does. He's good at teasing. It's a good thing that I do it back, though. That's why we work well together. We tease each other. We got the comments then. Yeah, I still miss my boy, my cat I had for over 15. Oh my gosh. That would be tough. No. No. Zen. I like that. That's fine. Hi, Deani, sorry. I kind of want to talk about how the chat room was a mess yesterday. I really didn't like the negative energy thrown your way in Topher's. Sometimes stands can be so... Honestly, I didn't even notice it. We were just too busy having a good time and meeting a bunch of people. By the way, Sierra, not that you're watching, but if you are watching, hi. I want to make sure to say hi again. Or if your sister is watching, who was behind me, hi to your sister, which I don't remember if I caught her name. Listen, I mean, listen, I don't know what to say about that. I think some people wanted me to live stream the entire thing, and I said from the very beginning that I wasn't going to do that. I said it at least 10 to 20 times that entire 1 hour stream. But, you know, something gets out on Twitter, and that's just that. I didn't notice the negativity too much. I was too busy, like, enjoying what was going on around me. I'm sorry if that kind of killed your mood or anything, and, you know, I'm sorry if that happened. I'm bad at showing my emotions, trying to work on that. I like never cry, probably not a good thing. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't cry easily, as you've probably noticed in some of my reactions to certain series. It's not that I cry easily, you know, it's just when I feel it, I'm just gonna let it come. I totally get that. I first lost my favorite uncle. Not pleasant, but as bad as losing the cat. But not as bad as, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I spent 14 years every single day, except for 2 weeks early in her life because I had a trip to Europe with a choir, and then like a week when we went to Disney in 2017. Other than those 3 weeks, she and I spent every day and every night together. Well, unless I was at school or something, right? But we were there with each other every day, at least. Most people should be scared of taking breaks, but we are not here for the amount of content. We're here for the quality of it. You're real and genuine, and that's all. Hello, you're gonna get me emotional here. Thank you so much. I say I really love Topher's blue nails. I'm like, right? I said, yeah. I mean, I was saying that in the line. Like that was one of the first things I probably compliment. No, his shirt when we first met. It was a different shirt than what he was wearing when you guys saw him. Have made the title I will not stream the. I probably should have, but I don't know. I should have probably told Warren to pin a comment or something. I don't know if he can as a moderator. I think Han may have talked about how he feels like he can never take breaks. I don't really remember it because it's hard for an artist to take breaks. Even like I know you guys appreciate how much work I put into my videos. I think that some of that is a different mindset, and it's definitely a mindset that I've had. Actually, Topher and I talked about this last night too. It's definitely a mindset in that I've had. You know, I think I told him last night. Every single degree, I have as many emergency room visits as I do degrees. At the end of every one of those degrees, I've had an emergency room visit because I've just worked myself too hard. So it's not like it's a new thing for me. I think it's exacerbated just by past events, like I had mentioned, you know. And I think that that's true for a lot of creators, not just like reactors, not just like YouTubers, but a lot of creators. If you're not in the, and I think that, you know, the way we consume some media like TikTok now, the short form videos, just exacerbates that a little bit more. You know, if you're not on the minds of people, they forget pretty easily. Hyunjin just sent a message on Bubble. Hyunjin said, "Have a nice day." To you? Aw, that's so sweet. I definitely enjoyed the show. It's definitely a good thing. And I honestly, I'm gonna be real, like it was definitely something that I thought about in the car. It's something that I would like to do a lot more of, is maybe go to different concerts and do 1 hour streams before them and just enjoy them and bring you guys along. Even if it's not Stray Kids, just go and have fun, you know, meet new people and have fun doing that kind of stuff. I think the whole not able to take break mindset is huge in K-pop. I know of a few groups who feel like they can't take breaks. Monsta X is really bad for it because of history of fans leaving. Yeah, like I said, it's a prevalent thing in YouTube or with YouTubers, streamers especially. Streamers are a whole other level though, because if you're not live, you're not discoverable for the most part. And so for streamers, it's a completely different, and that's where I came from too. So to be clear, you know, I was primarily my content was streaming for the longest time for a few years before I came over to YouTube. And it's so much more magnified over there because if you're not live, people can't find you. And so your channel can go from, like mine did, I took a week off and it went from, I don't know, wherever it was at that time, and it never recovered. Well, hi Camilla. Bias going in versus buying somehow. Oh, mine is all the same. It's all the same. The only thing I think is maybe Felix he's still technically third, but I'm gonna call him 2.5 at this point. So we have we have Seungmin at 1, Hyunjin at 1.2, and Felix at 2.5. Not 3. It's too far away. Yeah, we're probably gonna call this one for tonight here shortly, guys. I'll answer a couple more questions if you haven't. Who surprised me the most? I will say, having seen them dancing and all that kind of stuff before, I think what surprised me the most is their English skills. Just, I have always commented that I feel like anytime that they're primarily speaking English, you know, you have Lino sitting over by himself, kind of looking lost because he doesn't understand. Well, I don't know if he understands it or not, but he can't really communicate in English. But he did a fantastic job last night. He did really awesome. And it's really good to see. As long as they're wanting to do that, that's fine. I don't ever want them to feel pressured into doing that kind of stuff because that's not cool either. Sorry. It's getting a little raspy. As a subscriber ever since your reaction to Backdoor. Listen. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It's funny because as soon as they started singing Backdoor, Topher and I looked at each other and just kind of smiled and chuckled a little bit. Can never hear it the same way. I loved your content since the beginning. Please never feel like you need to do something you're not. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here and being a part of this community. That goes for all of you too, though. It's cool that you didn't stream the concert, but were able to join. Listen, I don't know that. Here's the thing. Also, I know because I've tried to do reactions to concerts before, and they get blocked, heavily blocked. Maybe that wasn't the case, but I also don't want to put my channel at risk. You know, because I don't. There is that risk. There is very much that risk to get your channel taken down, stricken, right? Just based off of streaming that. You know, I'm not gonna risk that. Somebody else can do that if they want, but you know, I've worked really hard on this channel, and I don't want to sacrifice our community for streaming a concert. Plus, I wanted to enjoy it for myself. You know, it was my first time, my first Stray Kids concert, my first K-pop concert. And I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to take my time too, you know. I wanted to go at my pace. Thank you for coming and feeling. Aw, thank you for being here and being a part of our community. Anyway, so you have at least one viewer again. Well, I appreciate you, Fridge. Overwork yourself. Let us be. Listen, every psychologist needs their own therapist. Like, we got to take on everybody else's poop during therapy for a moment, you know, for that hour. It gets tough. So we all need our own therapists too. Who do I relate to personality wise the most? On a personality level, I would say I probably relate to Bang Chan the most. Yeah. I feel like we have very similar humors. I feel like we have very similar ideologies, and I like him a lot for that. So I think that I honestly think all kidding aside, I'm not trying to. I don't know. I feel like Bang Chan is somebody that I would have certainly been friends with in high school. Actually, I would have been friends with at any point in my life. That hasn't really changed. But I feel like we're also very similar in a lot of ways. We have a lot of similar humor. We have similar mannerisms. We have similar ideals and leadership styles. And I like that about him. He is a lead from the front kind of guy. And I like that. I respect that. Above all, I respect that. I don't even remember the first video I watched yours, but I'm pretty sure it's been a pretty long time. Well, however long, even if it was just yesterday that you started following, I appreciate you being part of the community. Hear their ments. Hear their ments. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. It was, I'm gonna be honest, like it was difficult to hear sometimes in general, just because there's a lot of screaming going on and it kind of interferes with, you know, what they're actually saying. I'm always so proud of Lino. He's had it so hard, especially with the criticism in the beginning, the whole Minho era. I'm not sure. I haven't heard about that. What inspired him to get better and everything, even English. That's something I would. Is there a whole? Send me a video. I want to see something. I want to learn more about that. You see? Yes. Thank you. Take your pace up the elevator and out the back door. Woo, Christina. Oh my god, I love his personality. I wish I could meet you someday. That would be fun. I would love it. I would love to meet every single one of you. I'm gonna be real. Mens means ending statements. Yeah, I could hear those. Because everybody was basically quiet. Yeah, everybody was basically quiet during that time. Subscribe to user thanks to your BL reactions, but then when y'all reacted to SKZ, I was like, yup, I subscribed, the right guys. Oh, I feel the exact same way about Jen. That's awesome. Hey, Niari? Did I say that right? I'm sorry, I'm bad with names in a general sense. I'm working to improve. Just people calling him mean because he was just cold and because of his personality. I mean, there's a difference between being mean and just, you know. I love it when you say stop it. Listen, I say it so much. I'm pretty sure I said it. I wasn't even recording anything. I wasn't recording me, and I'm still saying stop it. Or I hate it here. Writing out my days with your content. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. I'm a new sub. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this awesome community, this awesomely friendly community. I love you being here. I'm going to give the camera a hug for all of you. Hold on. Here we come. We're coming in. Hi, guys. I got to give you guys, some of you guys, some real hugs yesterday, but because they don't understand his personality. Listen, sometimes as an introvert, I can say that, you know, sometimes that's just the reality. I don't always want to hug people. I don't always want to be like, that's not to say that I won't. I can do that stuff, but it takes an energy toll, right? And sometimes, some days, you know, it's just not the best day. You know, you guys get to see me through whenever I want to record. You don't get to see me on like those not so fluffy days, right? It was definitely a really good experience. Proper bagging Chan. Always. I got that therapist hug, right? Like that big, you're going to feel it kind of hug. How was the concert? I went to the Newark one. It was amazing. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. It was really nice being there with everybody. Send our hugs to Topher. Well, if he's still in this room, then you guys can, I will always send him hugs. He's not with me right now, but he's still in Chicago for now. I wasn't able to stay up there. I think Lino is a squishy. Yeah, I agree. I think that Lino will have, just based off of his personality, I think he'll have some walls, but I think he's just as squishy inside of those walls. Honestly. Thank you about yesterday, Sean. Send our hugs to Topher. He is not mean at all. When I think, no, I don't think I've ever said he was mean. I don't think he was ever mean. Like, I've never seen him as mean. I just think that he has, he has a certain personality. He has a prickly personality sometimes, and he's definitely an introvert. I think, at least on the scale, right, on the spectrum, I would say he's a bit more of an introvert than anything. And you know, as a fellow introvert, I can say that, you know, not every day is happy, and you want to be around everybody. Well, I don't know what Scorpio means, but definitely Sundere. I was gonna say tsundere, but I didn't want to like. I don't know. I can be a tsundere. I'm proud of my tsundere-ness. That doesn't mean you can insult people or make them feel. Wait, huh? He's not mean at all. The biggest heart. I really relate to him because I'm kind of the same. I know as the cold one in my family. That doesn't mean you can insult people. Or... Yeah, no, definitely not. You should never. I don't think you should ever do that, quite frankly. For working a couple hours, but apparently I'm not going to sleep. Well, get some sleep, girl. Get some sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. In a couple hours. I got 3 more hours, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I've been here since your first reactions of SKZ, and that was way back in like what, November, something like that. It's hard to believe it's been that long, huh? Hello from Greece. Hi, Nina. Minho is a definition of Scorpio and tsundere. That's why Lino call himself tsundere, because he is not showy and lovey-dovey physically. Like, you guys know, that's why I hate it here. Like, I don't know. I'm definitely that tsundere, so I get why. Maybe that's why I like him. It's just that, like, I see that in him. I see that in him. But I've never thought that he was mean. I've never thought that about him. His personality is like a hedgehog, prickly on the outside, but under the spikes, he's just a cutie. He's just a little squishy. Salute. Hi. Sorry, my I can feel the raspiness. Like I can feel it right here. Itzel. Hi. Hello. Hola. Hey Topher. Hey. Blue nails. Time flies. Time flies. Isn't that a song? Sure it is. Been here since first SKZ reaction, but been too shy to. Well, I'm glad that you're here and interacting now. It's never too late. It's never too late. And you're always right on time. That is my motto here. You don't have to be commenting on every post for me to love you. You're still part of the community. 3 liters of water ASAP. I've been drinking water. I've also been having a bit of coffee too. I had like 3 big bottles of water that I took with me to the concert. I didn't take it in, but I drank them on the way home, and I had to pee I had to pee so bad. So many times. Spike on the outside and soft and sweet on the inside. True. Hi, Naomi. Fun fact. Fun fact. I told Topher this yesterday, and it is a fact that I am very open about. My mom told me that if I came out a girl, anatomically, a female, I would have been named Naomi. I just love how Minho cares so much about the members, and it's obvious through his actions. That's the difference, though. I think that that's the huge difference between. And I don't think that it's a bad thing necessarily. I think that that goes into how you show your love, right? Love languages, which we'll do a video on at some point. You know, it's that action versus, you know, verbal, that kind of stuff. Hi, Renee. Hi. Hyunjin's soft tone when he speaks is so heartwarming. 3rd of July, and it makes me... Is it the 3rd? No, it's 2nd. Okay. Whew. So confused there for a second. You're in the future, niece. 3rd of July, and it makes it... It's so hard to believe that it's July already. A lot of people from Newark here being tested out. Yeah, I have my tests. I've been stockpiling them. Every time we can order new tests, I order some. I stockpile them. Just because of what I do for work, but also, you know, everything else. Just in case. Someone that Lino biased. I love that Lino talk, and he's really sweet and soft, but it's not that obvious. I think that I don't know, to a certain extent is kind of cool though. Like, you know that a person like that is not going to show you affection unless they really want to, right? Glad you keep yourself hydrated. I was so bad at drinking water. Like, I hardly drank. I didn't even drink any alcohol while I was there. But I don't really drink alcohol, so. Scolded by my dog now. I specifically focus. So I mostly drink water. I don't drink too much soda anymore. I drink more coffee. If I drink coffee, I drink mostly coffee and water. I don't hate this song, but it's not exactly something that you want to have in the background while you're talking. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to call it for tonight, for this stream. I appreciate you guys. That time. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing, and I want you to know that. I'm going to pause this because we're going to do the whole end song thing. You guys are amazing. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here, for being a part of the community, for hanging out yesterday in the stream, for hanging out today in the stream to chat about this. We have an amazing community, and you're part of that, okay? I will always encourage you to bring positivity to those around you. And also, if you want, you know, as I said earlier in the stream, you know, if you ever want, if you ever feel like it, make sure, like, you have these awesome little clip thingies down below that you can always clip my content and share them. Feel free to make any kind of stuff out of my stuff, and I will always be very supportive of that. Just tag me in it. That way I can say thank you, and I can say, and I can shout you out and stuff like that. Thank you guys. Let's do the song. Oh my God, my throat. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being amazingly positive, for coming to hang out with me yesterday, for if you did, for giving me the hugs, for taking pictures with me. You guys are amazing, and I don't ever want you to forget that, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. See you guys next time. Bye.